Hello there, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Light with me, Tryonus. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're well and good, and you also had a good weekend. I had a fairly decent weekend. Nothing to report home about. I've got a little bit of confession to make. I have not been on this server since I did my last recording. I don't know. Just didn't particularly feel like it. So unfortunately, the build has not been completed for the outline if you look on my mini map. But also just have a quick fly across here. So as you can see, it's still exactly where I left it. That's a bit of a thing, unfortunately. But I have realised, you notice I've got a skeletal horse there, and there's also one there trying to hide amongst the carrots for some reason. I did come on the server and find that one of my fence posts was missing, and I don't know how. I don't know. Not that I particularly care anyway. The skeletal horses, I've never had them before, which is fine and cool, and this is the first time I've ever had them. But I don't really use them, so yeah. It's just one of those things, isn't it? They're a novelty, and then that runs out. You may have also noticed that my solar panels for my dark grid power, I'm about to call it dark power then for some reason, my grid power has moved. I've also moved the resonator from extra utilities as well to make a little bit of space here, because I want to sort this out. It's getting on my nerves now, this little silly storage thing. So I've been wondering what to do about it, and I think I'm going to go into storage drawers. Now I know that's not exactly the most exciting thing I could do, and it might be better for me to go into refined storage, which is probably the case, but I just don't know if I can be bothered with all this. Excuse me, I can't be bothered with all this little lot at the moment, making all these things here. I'm going to go into storage drawers, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently for myself. I don't know if other people have done this before, probably have, but I'm going to make these framed ones instead and make them a bit more customizable. So first we're going to need this framing table to actually make these guys. Hi dude. So we need these trims, which is just oak wood and sticks, and we're going to need a couple of them. We'll make it out of spruce, because that's the best thing I've got at the moment. Let's get that made up, and we'll make a few sticks there. That should be more than enough. Too many, probably. Right. So like I say, it's not going to autofill because it's the wrong type of wood. So we just need a couple of them. Nothing major. And then one framing table. Okay, so let's not put it next to the fire. Let's put it over here next to the nether wart stuff. Right, so there's this little, what do you call that? A hood? Whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not exactly with it today. I don't know why. So what do we need for this? We need a chest, which we know how to make a chest. There we go. We'll make 4 of them. And what is it? Just sticks instead of the normal. There we are. 4 framed things. That'll get us started for what we want to do. So, like I say, this is, why can't I fly? There we go. It always bugs out a bit, that. So I'm just gonna go over to the Atlantis space, because like I say, this can be customized. I'm hoping I can use these. I haven't tested it, so a little bit of on-air testing sort of thing. But we'll see if we can't actually make these. So we'll just grab a stack of plastic, and yeah, the stone. We'll see if this works, because like I say, I want it to kind of match these, because it's no good having wooden drawers for a plastic stone futuristic base, is it? So, you know, this is what I was wondering. So let's have a look. See, you're going to get in my way, and you're going to end up dying even more than you already are. So, now, if I remember rightly, you put that there, then to have this front bit looking like stone, you can put that in there. Then you can also put that, and there's the how it would actually look if you made this. Now I don't think you can alter it afterwards. So as you can see, the front of it is stone, and the sides are also white. But so you can also put like another frame around it as well. So maybe a little. No, because you can see the outlines are actually done. So make it all plastic. Let's have a look at it the other way around. The white face might actually be better. I'm wondering if that white face would actually be better, actually. But it's nice to know I can use the plastic blocks for this. Oh, there we are. That's a better view to see how things look. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Better. See, I don't mind that, but would it actually match what we were looking for? Yeah. I don't know about the stone. What else have we actually got, if anything? Stone burnt. I've got some abysmal stone. Would that work? Let's have a look. Can't really use it for that much else, but so maybe that would work. Let's have a look at that. No. Just a black and white face. Would that work? Let's just try cooking one of them and make it a little bit more smoother. That's not too bad. I do like that, but yeah, can't really use wood. So what else could we use? Let's have a look. There's nothing really in them. That's stone and diorite, polished stone. They're all. That's all wood. End stone. I know I would need to go and collect a few more, unless there's a recipe for it. No, there's not a recipe. Okay. No, that doesn't work. Well, it does, but not for what I want. Let's have a look in that one. That's not got anything. Don't think any end stuff would work. Nothing in that one, nothing in that one. Maybe we can make a few more later and just get on with this for now. So let me just cook up that, because I do think I prefer the abyssal block than stone there to that. Right, so let's try doing that. So that's the face. Yeah, that's right. And then we'll grab them. That's more than enough. And 4. Why is that one different to them? I probably made it a little bit differently, but it shouldn't make any that much difference. Okay, so I can put that. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I like that. And quite honestly, having it a bit black as well might make them a bit better anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Right. So yeah, we also need something else, don't we? We need. Is it this? The draw controller. I don't think we can alter that in any way. So yeah, let's make these guys. Okay, so we're gonna need a little bit of redstone. Do I have any redstone over here? I should have. There we go. There's a little bit of redstone. Draw controller. Oh, need some quartz. Now there's a question. Do I actually have any quartz? Surely I should have. Doesn't look like that we've got any quartz, which is... Unless I just used it all when I made my sword, which is, could be a possibility. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? No, so it looks like we're going to have a quick trip into the nether to get that. So let me just empty my inventory here. They can stay on me. So let's just have a quick trip into the nether, get some quartz, and yeah, let's get this sorted. I can't believe I don't have any left. Actually, that's actually something else I won't mind trying at some point. The quantum quarry, what would happen if you bring it in here? Does it make a ultimate another dimension for the nether, so you can get unlimited quartz and stuff? Does that work? Does anyone know? If not, it's just an experiment for me to find out. And same question for the end and any other dimension that you might think of. What happens when you take the quantum quarry into those areas? Got 20. That should be enough. See if there's any more easily grabbed on the floor or something. Yeah, like these. There we go, 28. What's that? Dimensional. Oh, didn't know shards were in here. I think that's something to do with RF tools to make your machines a bit better. Cool. Over half a stack. That'll do us. That will do us. And we will throw away the stuff. Well, I would do if my magnet wasn't on. Haha. And back home again. Okay, so that's the... whoa. That was a bit of a rubber band effect. Haha. Fun and games. Right then, so what were we doing? We were making... this guy, weren't we? Yep. That guy. So that's some stone. We already had some stone on us, but never mind. It doesn't make any difference. I need some redstone torches. What was it? It's about 6 of them. There we go. There's 6. And we should be able to make them 2. And then we need a drawer. Any drawer will do. So let's grab them. Oh, we need a chest as well. Yep. One chest. Yeah, we need to make. That's trim. We don't want trim, do we? Let's have a look. What is it for a drawer? Oh, I see. Okay. Basic drawer. Don't want the compacting. We want that guy. Missing a diamond. Missing a diamond. There we go. So if I remember rightly, these guys connect to the storage drawers, and they will automatically fill stuff in. If I remember rightly, so if I've got the right thing anyway, probably not. So let's just do that, and yeah, that goes directly into there. Cool. Alright, we have done something right for a change. Right, so let's grab a little bit of gold, copper, iron, and tin. So iron, tin, copper, and gold. That should do for there. I need some conduit cable. I need some conduit, that will do nicely. And then I think I should be able to just connect this up to any of the sides, like so. Put that into insert, and they will fill up nicely. Hopefully they will also do from there as well. Obviously I'm going to have to make a few upgrades for these, but quite honest, making the emerald upgrades should be fairly easy. Plus, if I do get a little bit too much of stuff, I can just add a few avoid upgrades as well, and they will actually delete the items as well. So but yeah, that's filling up nicely. Tin's going up, copper's going up. Cool. So yeah, I think that will do it to about today's episode. Let me know what you think to these framed drawers. I do actually like the white on them because on the front, because that makes them a little bit stand out a little bit more. Also, is it just the 4? Is that the maximum that they can do? I mean, I know they can do 4 up, 4 down, 4 that way as well, but yeah, that should be alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised that's keeping up with power levels. Don't worry, it's just that the steam generator isn't actually outputting, it's just this guy at the moment. It is actually losing power. Haha. Yep. Okay, let's turn this guy off. And then we should be good to go. Where are you going? Let's just stick that to extract. And you can go as well. Yeah, so I'm going to be making some more of those chests, the drawers and things. Extract off camera, and but like I say, I'd like to know your opinions on these guys. So you know, just let me know what you think. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to end today's episode. So it's been a bit of a boring one, but It's one of those things, isn't it? Hopefully I'll get back into the swing of things during this week. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please remember to hit that like button, and obviously if you've got any comments, suggestions, hints, tips, or you just want to say hi, feel free to put that in the comment section below. But regardless, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.